Travis Hunter saga continues. This time we have Liana, the fiance, who's going to be telling us about all the viral events that have happened. Him not being her type, the Heisman Trophy ceremony, the post game after Travis had an amazing game, and the pop-up shop. She's going to be letting us know what her thoughts were and what actually happened. Now, before we get into this clip or this video, I want you guys to comment your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking, because we're gonna have a conversation. My question is, what can we learn from this entire situation? Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, because I will be posting daily content. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal, so here we go.
Online, because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not, but with a testimony without a test of faith. So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things. But that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being. And that.
Wait, so she said the reason why he was not her type was because he was younger and because he cheated on his girlfriend. Now, usually when you say somebody's not your type, is because they're not attractive to you, right? Or this is not my usual type because of personality traits or looks, but somehow she was attracted. Okay, let's continue.
That's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. Actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes. So when his name was called, I instantly was gonna, if you watch the video, you can see me like.
Sanders was seen making her stand up after the cornerback Josh, wide receiver, heard his name called. Ever eagle-eyed, fans noticed Liana needed to be told to stand up and was the first person to sit down after Travis was announced as the 2024.
But his mom didn't get up, so I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up, maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there, and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get it.
Never, ever, ever lie. Never do they lie.
No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. And once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment, and because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are going to be like, oh, why is she crying? Like, you know, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him.
Ever eagle-eyed, fans noticed Liana needed to be told to stand up and was the first person to sit down after Travis was announced.
I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat. They are obviously going to put some.
I'm interested to know, what is the first thing that you guys learned from listening to this woman speak? The first thing I learned is she talks too much. She needs to shut up. First of all, her talking about the Heisman ceremony. I'm not sure what she really had going on in her mind, because I do believe that she definitely could have been nervous, right? Like, I really believe that part. But for her to say that Coach Prime didn't nudge her to get up, that's just not true. I mean, the camera is not telling a story. I mean, it's not like speaking, right? Like, I'm trying to figure out how to say it where it makes sense. We saw what we saw on the camera, right? Now, this woman must be unlucky, right? She must be the most unlucky woman on this planet, because somehow the camera keeps catching her not celebrating her man. That's what we keep constantly seeing. Another thing she has to do besides shutting up is keep her relationship off of social media. The majority of relationships that are on social media, including the one that I kind of sort of had, they get destroyed because there's always men that actually want to date you, right? And I don't mean they want to marry you. I mean they want digging at the end, meaning they're trying to beat the brakes off. So when a woman is constantly looking at the comment section and seeing how things are going viral, does she not understand, or does she not realize that she has a Heisman Trophy winner? This woman literally won the lottery, literally. So keep your relationship off of social media, because social media ruins relationships. If you don't want people picking at your relationship, keep it off of social media. On top of that, why would she think it's okay to get out and say that Travis is a cheater? He clearly chose her. Now, if he is a cheater, he is a cheater. But has he cheated on her? Why is she putting his business out on Front Street like that? Regardless, we're talking about something that possibly happened in high school, right? They've been together for long enough to where, again, we're looking at her actions. We're not looking at his. Actually, we're also looking at his actions, because he's staying in a protector her mode. He's constantly protecting her from whatever is coming her way. But as long as she continues to speak and talk about what she thinks is important, she's showing us that she does not understand what we're actually seeing. So the three things that I learned: 1, shut up; 2, keep your relationship off social media; and number 3, celebrate with your man. This guy had an amazing game where her attitude was really stank. Now, I had the video clip, but for some reason it was playing too fast, where she basically was explaining why she was mad after the game, after his performance, his last game for Colorado, right? She was explaining why she was mad, because the family was not able to go down into the stands. But she had already kissed him, and she had already celebrated with him. Well, what the cameras caught was you ruining his moment. I don't think she understands that part. Listen, if let's just say what she said in that part of the clip, which is not here because it was playing too fast and it was on a different site. Let's just say that that was true. Why does she think that it's okay for her to carry that type of energy when he had an amazing game like that? We're talking about your emotions are high. The guy is celebrating the fact that he had an amazing game. Yes, he wanted his woman. He wanted to kiss all over his woman. This is another issue that men are having in relationships. Women want men to be emotionally available or vulnerable, but for some reason, when he is, or when that man is, this is when they are emotionally and logically abusive. Today, me and my son had this conversation. If a woman ever says that you are not her type, you do not put that woman in any type of important position in your life, because she's letting you know she doesn't really like you like that. Now, she tried to cover it up real good by saying, well, you know, I'm clearly attracted to him, right? But when you say somebody's not your type, it's because you're not attracted to him, and their personality traits don't match up with what you usually go for or usually like. Again, it's showing something completely different. It's showing that whatever people were saying online could possibly be true. She kept making, again, I don't know if it was in this clip or if it was in the other clip that I saw, but she kept making reference to his family. She is the fiance, soon to be his wife. She is part of the family. So she can just say family because she's now part of his family, right? I mean, what is it that she has going on in her mind? Again, I'm here to tell you she should definitely shut up, get off social media, and stay off social media. Go enjoy your happily ever after life, because clearly this kid is in love with this woman, and I have no problem with that. In fact, I hope things work out for him. I hope that her attitude gets better, because what we constantly have been seeing in these clips is that her attitude sucks. And I also remember seeing a clip where he actually said, she's always mad at me. All the men out there who have ever been in this type of situation, if a man says that this woman is always mad, this is something he will look back on later on and say, that should have been a sign. That should have been a red flag. How could I have overlooked that? She was constantly mad at little things, right? Little things that would ruin a man's day. Listen, she chose the worst times for her to actually have an attitude with this man. So with that being said, fellas, make sure you get your mind, your body, your spirit, and your finances together, because you are in control of the life that you live. Again, most men have this kind of woman, meaning most men have a woman that they loved so much that if she broke his heart, he probably never recovered, or when he did recover, he had to become a new version of himself. He had to pick himself up off the ground and continue on with life, because time waits for none of us, right? This is also why I say adapt to dating, because when I listened to this clip, I saw that this woman is kind of self-centered. Was she really protecting his image? Was she actually interested in making sure that she showed that she was loved, that she has a real genuine love for him? Did she make sure that she did that? Or was she really just trying to make herself look better? My question is, what does she have to lose? Does she have more to lose than Travis Hunter, the guy who just won the Heisman Trophy award? I mean, that is such a big accomplishment, accolade, award. I'm interested to know, what are your thoughts? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Peace.